greenhouse is finally planted. I have some like flowers and marigolds, mysteriums to plant, but otherwise everything is planted. Every 3 beds down the center is 1/4 of our rotating system. So these first 3 are tomatoes down the center with, I believe, radishes on the edges. Radishes and nasturtiums. Not 100% sure on that one. Hard to remember. The next 3 with the fencing is our peas and our beans, and then corn on either side of the fencing. And then there's also beets, radish, and some squash plants. Most had to start by seed. I just couldn't get stuff started this year. Next 3 beds after all the fencing is oh bummer, what was there? We're gonna cheat and go look and hopefully not get the camera soaked, even though it's going backwards. I know the last 3 are carrots, parsnips, and peanuts. Pause this quick. Okay, the 3 right after the fencing are cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, celery, and lettuce. Those branches of families. And then we already had this south bed done. So that's got our plums and forsythia and apricot, and we've got some more room on the edge there. I got an apricot that a bunny nubbed down to like the last 4 inches above the graft line. So we're going to transplant that in here, give it time to recover. And this long bed here is going to be pretty much all maple trees. We have a maple tree that gives really, really good sap for maple syrup. And we're going to gather seeds from that. They usually drop around here late May, early June. And we're going to plant that bed with a whole bunch of those, because then we're going to transplant them in 5 years to the south end of our field. And we are going to have a line of maple trees. This is the field, and the trailer park is on the other side of our property. So right at the edge, where you can kind of see hills towards the back there, like that white tree with no leaves on it. It's just a couple feet past that, but from about that white tree to the west there, it's going to be maple trees, and then the east part is the orchard lines, which we've got started over by our south gardens there. We have to rework irrigation because the well house right next to it, the water's too rusty, so we're gonna have to run it from up here. Because for some reason, uphill here is nice water and downhill down there is rust. But there's our little update. See you later, peeps.